Hey everybody, Dr. Steven here, and I'm actually taping this a few days early before I'm going to be posting it for week 5, but I just had to show you guys this. So 2 days ago, which would have been Labor Day, we had our son and his family over for a barbecue. It was 94 degrees and we were sitting right here at that table. We were enjoying just the weather and a wonderful day. And now, as you can see, and it may look like a winter wonderland, but I spent all Monday night, Labor Day evening, trying to cover all of the plants because my wife has worked really hard all summer long. We just had some beautiful flowers in our front and our back, and I'm concerned that most of them aren't going to make it. I don't think our trees are going to have beautiful foliage this year. In all of the years I've lived in Colorado, which is most of my adult life, I cannot remember a snow and a freeze this early in the year, early September. It's just unbelievable. But this is COVID-19 and 2020, so we're all joking that of course it would happen in 2020. So I just wanted you to see what I'm looking at this morning, and we'll go in and we'll talk about this week's class. Well, it's a lot warmer down here, certainly, than it was outside. So this week, week 5, in our semester-long Grad, Practicum, and Capstone course, I've got a different sort of an interview. And the one so far with Dr. Glenn about mentoring, and then the second interview about kind of opportunism versus that tension of letting people know the gifts that you have and how you want to use them. That was real strategic with regard to leadership. The following week, last week, Pastor Andrew Arndt's great interview I had with him just about the heart of serving, again, was real specific with leadership. This week is just plain old inspirational. That's really the intent of it. I taped this interview about a year and a half ago. Almost, actually, it'll be 2 years next month that I taped it. I was able to go up to Denver, and I'll introduce him in the video so you'll understand it. But my dear friend, Pastor Mike Walker, who I had actually kind of lost touch with for quite a few years. Nothing happened. It just, our worlds kind of didn't connect. You know how that goes with ministry colleagues over the years. And we reconnected and just had a great time. And Pastor Michael is doing some remarkable things, and has been for years, with the marginalized and the disenfranchised, doing incarnational ministry. And of course, I'm sure all of you understand that term. If you don't, the incarnation, according to John 1:12, was when Jesus became flesh and lived among us. Well, incarnational theology means we are Jesus to people. We bring the love of Jesus right where people live and right in their midst. And Pastor Michael is doing that. And he's doing that in a very unique setting, which involves both a Gentile church and a Messianic synagogue. So I think you will really enjoy the interview with Pastor Michael, and allow your holy imagination to kind of think about how you might continue or start working in those kinds of settings with those kinds of individuals that God loves, but that seem to be on the outsides and outside of the margins, as it were. So the only other thing is, let's continue working. I'm just reminding you on your weekly 1-page journal entry. I'll have an opportunity in another few weeks for you to turn in the portion you've done, so that can be a midterm grade. I got to tell you guys, just straight up, if you do it, you're getting full credit. I'm not grading the contents of a personal journal. I'm glancing through them, obviously, to see that you did them from an accountability perspective, but I'm not grading the content. It's your journal. But each week, based on either the interview, your readings, your discussion, your activity in ministry, I just want you to personally reflect on that week. The following week, after this week, next week, we're going to turn back and start looking real specifically at those Lominger competency skill sets, and we're going to start talking amongst ourselves a bit more about those. So let's have a great week. The Lord bless you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the discussion threads.